What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the video. Today we got a new client transformation video for you guys. As always, shout out to my client Johnny for allowing me to share his transformation and journey with you guys and the world. This one is a really good one. It's a 6-month transformation. This is the definition of what happens when you just take things day by day. And as I always preach, time and consistency will make gains. You guys will see Johnny's transformation. I also asked Johnny if he had anything to share with you guys, and this is what he had to say. Age is just a number. I've always struggled with my weight fluctuations my whole life, but mainly hit me more whenever I hit my 30s. My excuse was low testosterone. I was always blaming my age, and finally after going to get a checkup, I was told that I was overweight. My wife even said I was breathing loud and snoring when I was asleep. So finally said enough is enough and went at it. I believe my biggest struggles were watching my coworkers eat in front of me every day and them asking me if I wanted some. But what really kept me motivated was my own health and of course me going on vacation. This has been the best process that I've enjoyed. I had other trainers before, but their diet was more of a crash diet, and after I was done I would binge and gain everything back. Thank you again for everything. And that's going to be my first tip before we get into it, and that is on your first week of dieting, you should not be starving yourself. If you guys hire a coach and after the first week on the diet, and if you're hitting everything, staying consistent, and you feel like you're starving, you're dying, then that's pretty much a red flag that you probably hired the wrong coach. Reason being is you shouldn't be starving the first week into your diet. Your goal should always be to diet on as many calories as possible, and in order to gauge that, you really need to push it. So I always try to start my clients on higher macros than they're even used to, depending on the questionnaire and how long they've been dieting and their circumstances as well. But let's get right into it. Here's a little background on Johnny. His starting weight was 183 pounds. His goal was to cut to 155 pounds, which is exactly what we did, as you'll see later on in the transformation. He is 33 years old. He is 5'7", and his starting macros was close to about 1500 to 1600 calories a day. So he was already trying to diet unsuccessfully, which is why he hired me, but also his macros were pretty damn low to begin with. So what I did was I tried to bring it up, which you guys will see in month 1. Also, here's Johnny's starting pictures. As you can see, he's holding a lot of body fat. We're gonna cut him down, get him healthy, and do it in a sustainable manner, because longevity is always key and is always the goal. Month 1, macros: 225 carbs, 50 fats, and 180 grams of proteins. Remember how he was eating 15 to 1600 calories a day and not losing weight? Well, we immediately increased it to about 2000 calories. There's two main reasons that I found why people aren't losing weight when their calories are that low. The first one is just inconsistency, meaning he was eating about 15 to 1600 calories a day Monday through Friday, and they binge it all off on the weekends. Second reason is he was just dropping calories too fast, or a combination of thereof. So cardio, 2 sessions, 300 calories. New average low weigh-in was 178.3 pounds. That's a 4.7 pound drop from his starting weight. And here's his month 1 pictures. As you can see, his face looks a lot leaner than before. Definitely doesn't look as bloated, definitely lost a lot of that water weight, and his whole physique's just kind of leaning down slowly but surely. Let's keep on going. Month 2, macros: 200 carbs, 50 fats, and 190 grams of protein. So we dropped carbs by 100 calories. Cardio, 3 sessions at 300 calories. It got increased by 1 session. That's a list session, low intensity steady state. His average weigh-in was 174.1 pounds. That's a 4.2 pound drop from the month prior. Just about a pound a week, which is totally fine. And here's his month 2 pictures. Body is leaning down a lot, especially in the face, his stomach, just everything. From the side, you can see a lot of his V-taper coming in. You can see that lower belly fat, that lower back fat coming down. From the side, his stomach's flattening out. Month 3, macros: 200 carbs, 50 fats, and 190 grams of protein. So macros stayed exactly the same. Cardio, 4 sessions, 300 calories. 1 which was a HIIT session, that's high intensity interval training session, and his new average low weigh-in was 171.4 pounds. So just a 2.7 pound drop from the month prior, which is, yes, on the lower side. Yes, he could have been sad and went to quit or whatever it may be, but fat loss is not linear, so you just stay consistent and keep on going. Here's his month 3 pictures. Physique looks pretty much exactly the same. From the back, it does look like it's leaning out just a little bit more. From the side, stomach's flattening out just a little bit more. Relatively not as much change as the months prior, which is all good. I mean, he only dropped 2.7 pounds. We're not gonna let that keep us down. Let's keep on rocking. Month 4, macros: 175 carbs, 50 fats, and 190 grams of proteins. Cardio, 4 sessions, 300 calories, 1 HIIT sessions. Cardio stayed exactly the same. Macros dropped by 100 calories on carbs. New average low weigh-in, 166.8 pounds. So that's a 4.6 pound drop from the month prior. Here's his 4 pictures. As you can see, his gains are coming again. Body is leaning out. Chest is popping out a little bit more. Shoulders are coming in. Stomach's flattening out. And after a down month, he's still killing it. Month 5, macros, the same, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 190 grams of proteins. Cardio was increased to 4 sessions, 400 calories, a 1 hit session. New average low weigh-in was 161 pounds. That's a 5.8 pound drop from the month prior. So that's the biggest drop in his transformation thus far. Here's his month 5 pictures. As you can see, stomach's flattening out even more. He has the slightest resemblance of some abs coming on. Arms looking good, chest looking good. Everything's leaning out, even from the back. Remember how he had that big tire around his waist? He had those love handles going on. That lower back fat, it's pretty much all gone and all going away. From the side, his stomach's looking very flat and he's looking amazing. And I told Johnny we got 1 month to go, so let's kill it. Month 6, and kill it Johnny did. 175 carbs, 50 fats, 190 grams of proteins. Cardio the same, 4 sessions, 400 calories, 1 hit session, so nothing really changed. Average weigh-in was 153.4 pounds. That changed. That's a 7.6 pound drop from the month prior. Johnny definitely killed it and he finished strong, and here's his 6-month pictures. Abs are coming in. You can see some lines forming. He got that separation going on in his shoulders and his arms. From the back, he got some V-taper. Obviously, he's flaring his lats, which is all good. He don't got that lower back fat anymore, but the V-taper is definitely in. From the side, stomach's looking flat, and Johnny's looking amazing. Like, he killed it. 6 months is no joke to be disciplined and diligent and put in the amount of work that he did. Again, just wanted to shout out. I'm so proud of Johnny and his progress. It's not over. His journey is to continue to ascend and improve on exactly what we worked on to get his macros back up again and reverse again. So that's the end of the transformation. On average, he lost about 5 pounds each and every month, which is a little over a pound a week. That's 1.25 pounds a week. So don't let the process or the journey get into your head. This is one of the biggest problems that I see a lot of my clients and just a lot of people cutting get into. They get the scale, the numbers get into their head. Understand that fluctuation is normal. If you have a high weigh-in, a low weigh-in, it doesn't matter. Just let it average out. As long as your average is continually going down, it's all good. All this was 1.25 pounds each and every week, and this is where he got. So just stay on your journey, don't give up, and you will get there, and we will all ascend just like Johnny did. As always, for those guys looking for online coaching, shoot me an email, gokuflex@gmail.com. For programs, SaiyanArmy.com. Check out my Saiyan Shredding program, which is what I always recommend. I took all my years and knowledge of online coaching, put into one ebook for you guys to follow along and do it on your own. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Aloha.